Welcome to Giant State of Mind. Let's get into the action with your hosts, Chris and David.
Hey Dave, how you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Um, as you could probably tell, a little under the weather, which is fine.
Yeah.
Getting over a cold, little sinus action, and
Yeah.
another loss of our New York Giants,
Our beloved Giants.
losing to Las Vegas.
Losing
Um,
with style.
I had them for a win, so I'm on a two-game losing streak, and pretty upset by it.
Yeah. Oh, well, I wasn't surprised.
You see, I don't know. I thought we'd. Well, I guess when I did my picks, um, I was thinking Daniel Jones was going to be our quarterback, but that is a sore subject. 30-6. 30 to
36
six was the score this
with
past week.
Antonio Pierce
I know.
and a third string quarterback.
Can we say a giant legend, Antonio? I
Yeah.
mean, he's got a ring.
I was rooting for him.
Yeah, I was happy. I was happy for him. But 30 to
Yeah.
6 with our third string quarterback. I think we're looking towards next year.
Yes, we are. I think the season's beyond over.
One of the few questions over the week was this a game where Brian Daboll gets fired at the end of the season? Do you see him getting fired?
No, I don't.
I agree. I don't think so.
I think
I
he
wouldn't be sad if he went. Let's be honest. Like,
really. I think we need to stop the coaching carousel, and I think we should stick with him.
what if Jim Harbaugh from Michigan is available? I like the glasses and the khakis
Yeah.
and all the sign stealing propaganda. No, yeah, no, I agree. Um,
Yeah, we got. Are we still paying like? What's his name? What was that guy's name?
what one of our the old
Yeah,
coaches?
one of our old quarterbacks. I'm sure we are.
Or wait, quarterbacks or
No, coaches.
like McAdoo?
McAdoo. Who was that? Shermer. Pat Shermer.
He was, I think he was before McAdoo, right?
I think it was after,
After.
and then it was Judge,
Okay.
and then Dable.
Uh, I don't know, but you're right. You know, consistency. I agree. Um, I just don't like the way he points the finger and throw things and like being animated is one thing and passionate, but it's not going to help your team. And I'm sure he's frustrated, but I just don't like how everything falls on Daniel Jones. You know, tonight on ESPN there was I don't know if it was NFL Live or not, but they had somebody on and they're like, "Yeah, it's time for him to go. It's been 5 years of injuries," and I'm just like, "Dude, you got to take a look at. It's not his fault. Like he's not running and jumping on his neck. Um, and the ACL is like the nail in the coffin."
Yeah, we got 35.5 guaranteed $1 million retirement fund.
Excuse me,
I
sorry.
don't know.
Taking a
He
drink of
just
the apple juice.
he
Lots of
just can't
fluids.
he just can't read the defense. He's not quick on the release. His skill set is more of a backup franchise quarterback.
Well, let me say this. I disagree with you there because he doesn't have time to read because his face is buried behind his disgusting offensive line. But I agree with you that it's time. Like this year's draft coming up, we draft a quarterback. I agree with you on that. I think he'll go somewhere, and if it's a decent line and there's decent opportunities, he'll do well. And then they'll be like, "Oh, we should never let him go." But we're in a position where you got to let him go now. I guess. I don't think it has anything to do with the money. Like we've talked about this. I don't think it was. He doesn't deserve it, but there was no other options.
Oh, maybe.
Well, no, like this is where I'm being serious. This is me asking you, like, what was the other options? Like draft a QB, or there was nobody else out there.
That's true.
No, like the reason why I say because if you draft a QB, then you got to have him learn the offense. Maybe that's not that hard if there's a good QB out there. But I think this QB class coming out of the draft is good, so
Yeah,
it's worth
it'll
it.
be a very strong draft QBs this year, from what I'm reading.
Yeah, no, there's a couple. They were describing one guy as the next Big Ben.
Oh yeah, which one is that?
They got some guy coming out of Michigan that's pretty good.
Yeah,
USC's Caleb Williams, Carolina's Drake May, and yeah,
that's
Michigan's JJ McCarthy, uh, Shedera Sanders from Colorado. That's Deion
yeah,
Sanders' son.
some good names,
Yeah, strong names.
strong names.
Listen, it's time. It's a, we're gonna get a top two pick. You know,
Hopefully,
yeah. Excuse me.
yeah. And what do you think of them? What they should do for a quarterback now? Should they
Quarterback
stick with
now,
DeVoe? Yeah, should they stick with DeVoe
DeVito.
or DeVito or get a veteran quarterback in?
Somebody signed Carson Wentz today. I saw that, and I was like, oh, interesting. No, I'd keep DeVito in. Throw in the white
Absolutely.
top. Like no one can really say anything about any decision. Like, what are we gonna do? We're down two quarterbacks.
Well, Tyrod's supposed to be eligible in week 14.
Yeah, like this is me being. Yeah, this is. I don't want to say tanking, but this is where you say, okay, that's it. Like we're done.
Yeah,
You know.
and they don't even need to tank because they're terrible.
Yeah. So sign somebody else just in case if they could do that. I don't know how many you have to have on a roster, but like if he's on IR, I think something opens up.
Yeah, because he's done, right? He's got a torn ACL
ACL, yeah.
on his right knee.
Somebody was like, "You suck up to 30 million and you get a new quarterback."
Yeah, that sucks.
Because they even said he won't be ready in for the week 1 next year.
Wow.
So
Yeah, he's just better off as a backup somewhere.
I know. We'll see.
I also want to address a mistake that I did
What's the mistake?
on a uh, previous podcast. I said Tyrod was the first African American quarterback to score a touchdown. Well, that was incorrect. That's my mistake. I
That's all right.
apologize.
We all make them. We all
He
make
was
them.
actually.
I had the Giants beat in Vegas and the Jets last week.
I meant to say that he was the first African American to win a football game for the Giants.
Okay.
So I like to point out the viewer.
Mike from
Thank you.
Massapequa.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks, Mike.
We appreciate it. We've, we want to be right as much as we can.
Yeah, definitely. Who doesn't want to be right most of the time? But you know what?
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah. So that's that.
I'm sure the people driving to work appreciate that. They're on their way to their jobs and they're saying to themselves, "I wish my boss was right and would correct himself when he was wrong." So we get a new quarterback in our world. What do we do with Saquon?
I'll keep them.
See, now you're all about keeping him.
Yeah. We have no talent. So.
Well, I figure. Listen, we traded the defensive lineman. We got to pick two picks for him.
Right.
We're gonna get a number one pick.
You know what? I take it back. I think yeah,
No, no,
trade
stay,
him.
no, stay. I'm
No,
just
no,
saying,
no.
like,
Because absolutely, because this GM and this coach needs to build from scratch. So they should just get as whatever they can and burn this to the ground and start all over.
that's that's where I'm at. Just I don't
See what
know.
this GM could do.
I mean, if we get two picks for him, what, a second and a third? Is that too much?
No, I don't think so. He's was he top 15 quarterback? I mean, running back.
You know what I want? I'm looking at
Top 10.
top wide receivers. I want a massive wide receiver, like 6'3", 6'4", with big old hands. Like I'm reading about this guy, Marvin Harrison Jr. This guy is 6'4". He runs the 40 in 4.3, 205 pounds. This guy's a stud.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our stud is Slayton. Is that our guy? I'm not saying that he's bad, but like I remember I walked out of the room this past weekend. He dropped a pass that hit both of his hands.
Yeah.
Deep threat,
Who's that
100%.
other
This
guy?
guy,
Shepard. Shepard
Sterling
never.
Shepard.
Yeah.
Sterling Shepard was my draft pick in fantasy a couple years ago, and one guy that was a veteran fantasy player said, "That's a good pick. He's a sleeper." And then he got hit in the head 32 times. Has he even been in? I don't think he's even been in.
He's like in and out.
Of what? Coma? Sterling, I miss you, pal.
Yeah. Get rid of him too. Get rid of them all.
Let's see. Sterling Shepard. Stats. Current season. Yards per game, 3. 3 yards per
3
game.
yards. Wow.
Maybe he's resting his legs. Nah, I shouldn't be knocking him because it's not his fault. He just got banged up. And that's
Yeah.
5'10", 198 pounds. That's what I'm saying, man. Give me 6'4". Give me DK Metcalf from Seattle. That guy's a beast.
Yeah, he is. Oh, I
Darren
wish
Waller, his hamstring is banged up.
Yeah. That's an upset.
Yeah,
But I wish
disappointed
Daniel
season.
Jones a speedy recovery.
Who, Daniel Jones?
Yeah.
Look at you taking the high road.
Yeah.
I'm
Hopefully
telling.
we get it
Listen,
all.
I know there's going to be a time, maybe a year and a half from now, when he's throwing TDs
Yeah, right.
for another team, and
He's done.
Minnesota, man, he's going to end up in Minnesota or the
Not that bad.
Rams. Stafford's going to retire soon.
Stafford.
Washington, no, Washington's got that one guy. He's pretty good. Yeah, man, he's gonna
No, I don't see him.
listen. He's
He's
gonna
just
go
gonna
behind
re-injure himself.
He's gonna go behind a decent O line, and he's gonna shine bright. So next week we're going to Dallas
Dallas.
Sunday, 4:25 game. It's gonna be tough.
With DeVito. And they got their butts kicked by the Eagles, so they're gonna be angry.
Yeah, but Prescott had a ridiculous game, like 300 yards. I think 325 with 3 touchdowns, and they're at home again. Yeah, they're gonna put up 40.
It's unwatchable. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this, Chris?
Um, Listen,
Bad time to do a podcast.
I'm hoping for double digits. Like, give
I
me
think we
10. Give me a
average.
touchdown and a field goal.
This team averages 12 points a game.
Our team? Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
12 to 14 points.
yeah. I mean, it's gonna suck. We're gonna get beat up. It sucks losing to Dallas,
Oh yeah.
but that's the reality. And then we'll go against Washington. We got a chance there, and New England got a chance there. So we'll see.
Yeah. How
So,
about that trivia?
oh, Dave, you know what? I'm gonna pass on the trivia this week.
No,
I'm gonna
I
keep
got
them.
the
I'm gonna
answer.
keep everybody on the edge of their seats for another week.
Could I give out the answer? Or
Yes, give it. Well, do you remember the question?
which player led the NFL in yards from scrimmage in two different teams from 98 to 99?
All right. What is it?
Marshall Falk.
I believe that is the correct answer.
I think he was with the Colts in 98 and the Rams in 99.
Very nice.
Look at that.
All right. Well, let's move on from that one. I have the cards in front of me. I just honestly, uh, that last question. I'm at my desk right now. It's a very organized area. Oh, there it is. Here it is, David. Which player led NFL from scrimmage? Yes, Marshall Falk. Correct.
Nice.
Very good. All right. I'll use the same card. Which player became the first to surpass 1,900 yards receiving in a single NFL season in 2012? Antonio Brown, Julio Jones, Calvin Johnson, Brandon Marshall.
Right, that's another marination.
Yeah, we'll let that marinate. And those are great receiver names, like big guys, except Antonio Brown, but he was lightning fast with a dash, a little sprinkle of crazy.
A little sprinkle.
All right. Well, like I said, Dallas next week at 4:25. It's on Fox. And you said, how are we going to get through this? Just think about the draft in a couple of months.
That's it.
You know, I'll be excited
Just
for
keep
that.
losing.
Yeah, we got a good shot at that. Good, yeah, Green Bay, New Orleans, Philly, Rams, and then Philly again.
I don't know. It's very disappointing this season.
Yo, like I said, I remember losing. Excuse me. I remember losing, not making the playoffs, but I never remember us being this bad.
Kind of miss Eli.
Oh, Eli. All right, that was my last swig of apple juice.
Awesome.
Um, thank you. Have a good night.
Have a good one as well. And see you same bad time, bad channel.
4:25. Yeah,
Another loss.
let's try to maybe that night. We could do it that night. Your call. Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
All right, my friend.
Okay. Have a good one.
All right, out.
Thanks for listening. See you on the next episode of Giant State of Mind.